We asked, you answered. You guys want the easy narrative. I didn't disguise as easy narrative. I said you want MCDC on Jared Goff's evolution. One of the things I admit that I was wrong about.
Yeah.
All right, when we got Jared Goff, I knew you could win games with Jared Goff. I never thought you'd win the Super Bowl with Jared Goff. Mm-hmm. I've been open about that for the past 4 or 5 years, however long he's been here at this point. By the way, just surpassed his tenure with the Rams, now with the Detroit Lions. You want to know what the tenure was with the Rams? 69. Nice. 70 games now for Jared Goff. But I didn't think he could get better.
He's already played more games with the Lions than he's played with the Rams?
Yeah.
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
Wow, that is crazy.
Time flies.
Is that true?
Time flies.
There's
having fun.
no way that's true.
Officially.
Maybe the LA Rams.
Maybe. He was only there. I don't think he got a 5th year, right?
He has played 69 games with both teams.
69.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yes, sir.
Time flies when you're
officially a Detroit
jerking
Lion.
Goff.
When Jared Goff goes to the Hall of Fame, that'll be a Honolulu Blue jersey, baby.
That is true.
You guys want to hear his career records?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
With Detroit, 42-26-1.
That's pretty good.
With the Rams, 42-27-0.
No way.
Wow.
Shout out to Ty that he got with the Lions and giving us the better winning percentage.
That's insane.
That is.
I mean, he'll finish with that winning percentage.
Shit.
That's crazy.
Wow. Time flies by when you're having fun.
Gives him a total of 84, 53, and 1.
I said it weird?
84, 53, and 1.
That's pretty
Jared
good.
Goff,
30 games over 500.
Quarterback wins. Stat.
69.
That is
and
crazy.
No, you know what? Because it's your birthday, we'll let it be a stat today.
Back to you guys.
Terran Arnold leads the league in quarterback wins since entering it. I'm sorry.
84, 53, and 1. Jared Goff's a goddamn winner.
But the thing I'll admit, though, I didn't think he would get better. That's why I was ready to get another guy in here, like a younger guy, a rookie per se, that we could train up to become like an elite quarterback. I didn't know that Jared Goff would become that elite quarterback, and he has. And this Dan Campbell talking about that evolution that Stick doesn't think ever happened. He think he got here and was this version of Jared Goff. What is? We're going to play this clip.
It's impressive, and I'm thankful that I've been able to be a part of this with him now since 21 because I've been able to witness the growth. I've seen it firsthand, and I mean the guy is the way that he processes the information that he's given, that he gives it to the players, that he sees the defense, that he makes alterations. He audibles into things to get us in a perfect play. I mean, it really is now having like a coach, running your offense. He's out there on the field, and that's what we've stepped into with him and what he's done, which that's a credit to him, man. He works through it. He wants to freaking make corrections. He wants to be perfect. He wants to know the why. He wants to know how can I be better? What is a better check here? What is the right thing to do? And he just continues to learn and grow, and here we go, man. I mean, he's in the prime of his career. He's played for a number of years, and he continues to get better. He continues to learn, and I mean that's the essence of what we do in this league, man. Whether you're a player or a coach, you should always keep trying to learn and grow and get better. That's where he's at, man. And then the accuracy that he has goes, is icing on the cake. I mean, you can run this offense and you can make the throws he can make. It's just. I'm glad we got him. I can tell you that.
I was waiting for it. Just disappoint. Oh, it's good stuff. Yeah, no, we've seen Jared Goff improve, develop as a player here, and if anybody says that's not true, then they disagree with Dan Campbell. So Dan Campbell said it right there. When he was first here,
it's a discredit to like the work he's put in too.
It is. It's just, he's perfect the whole time.
Yeah.
Slap it on the tongue next time. But this guy, Jared Goff, has improved so much at his pre-snap reads, his pre-snap call-outs, his ability to dissect a defense and know what's coming next because of the game flow, because of the situation. And yeah, it's very impressive to watch him continue to develop, because we're even seeing more of it this year, where he's making throws, where he's moving around the pocket, where he is developing and adjusting to not having an all-pro center in front of him. And he knows he has to do different things to make different throwing angles work. And obviously he tried to do one on the run that didn't work out too well, but you got to try to make plays. And we've seen him take another step in his development as an elite quarterback in the league. So I like seeing it.
Yeah, I think now you have this version of him. I didn't say it that way. But now that we have this version of him without a Ben Johnson, without a Sean McVay, with a guy that's been like a journeyman offensive coach, he's here. Like the version of him that you guys fought and clawed for all these years against guys like me, like he's finally that version. And I concede to it. Like Jared Goff is the best pocket passing quarterback in the National Football League. I mean, truly, who is better? Purely pocket passing.
Lamar.
All right,
and Patrick Mahomes,
but I don't see them as pocket passers.
If you, I mean,
actually, no, I don't know, because I don't even know them too. Because like quarterback rating, yeah, but like they're still moving around doing shit.
Yeah, but if I don't know.
No, I'm listening.
Like if you put Lamar Jackson or Patrick Mahomes into an offense with an offensive line that protected him so well, and he wasn't sacked for 3 games. I think they have more talented arms, so they'd be able to make the throws. But Jared, no discredit to him. He's definitely up there for sure. Yeah. And he has shown it this year.
Steve Wiles, Jordan Love, pretty easy. If I'm starting a franchise, there are names, trust me, that I'm taking before our guy. But our guy in his situation right now is fucking gas.
Yes.
There's no question about it. There's no other answer or anything you look to right now. Like, this is the best we're going to be.
Right now, he'll run this offense better than anybody in the world.
Yes.
Jared Goff will. Because he is so entrenched in what they do. He is so entrenched in his timing and where the receivers want the ball, where they're going to be, what's going to happen next. He knows it so well. And he is so enveloped in this Detroit Lions offense that there is not a single person in the world that could run it better than Jared Goff at this moment.
And I had anxiety about going into this season. I had anxiety for the last 3 years about losing Ben Johnson. But the moment it all kind of cleared up and went away, for the most part, so obviously it's still a little bit there, and the Green Bay game did not help it, but it is just one game. But it was that moment during the quarterback and Netflix where he's calling the plays before Ben Johnson's getting them in. Like, he's officially just running this bitch. And you saw it. We played the clip yesterday. Dan Campbell saying, like, yeah, that second touchdown to Amon St. Brown, that was Jared Goff. That's Jared Goff getting to the line, reading what they're showing him, and switching the play to a touchdown to Amon St. Brown. Chris?
So what is the question we're specifically focusing on? Like Goff's growth, or are we?
I guess a pocket. I mean, Spinney brings up Lamar and Pat.
If Joe Burrow's healthy, I would put Joe Burrow, Lamar, and Patrick Mahomes over him. But that's it.
Yeah, I guess
that's good. Maybe Stafford too, when he's right.
Yeah. I guess I just don't look at those guys as except for Stafford now, as like purely.
But like if they had to
pocket
be,
guys.
if you told Patrick Mahomes you have to stay in this pocket and can't move around, like
guess
obviously
Stafford.
you wouldn't do it if the avenue's there. But
I think like with Lamar specifically, part of that offense is him fucking doing that like. Well, let me run over here and get like some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's true. But we saw against the Lions, he was staying in the pocket as much as he could, and to his own detriment sometimes, where he got sacked so many times.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean, and I'm not mad at it. Like, he's definitely in the conversation.
I guess I put Stafford there. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I think you can argue that those guys, because of arm talent, you would maybe take them as pocket passers, because I think everybody you named has also it's not just the mobility, it's the arm talent that they possess that makes you think that they would be better in the pocket. But Goff's efficiency is just straight up crazy with this offense. So to me, I mean, it's all a conversation. It's all a conversation to me. I would probably go with, obviously right now, if you're taking this system, you don't want you take Goff as purely a pocket passer over any of them because he knows it. But the arm talent that Lamar and Mahomes possess, Actually, I won't put Mahomes in there because his deep ball has been pretty inaccurate the last.
It's been sloppy.
Yeah, it's been pretty sloppy. So I would take him
pretty
out.
good last week when he had his deep threat back.
Yeah, I'd put Burrow. I'd put Burrow in there, and I'd put Lamar. But I think Goff's right there with them because of the efficiency factor of it.
I think if you just give him time, he's going to be able to complete those deep balls downfield. It's when he has to get pressured and, like, speed things up is when he is, inaccurate downfield. That's when you've seen Jared Goff at his worst. But if you have a clean pocket for him, I mean, he's, top 4, top 5 for sure. I don't even think you can argue that at this point, and that's why he is so, consistent, like you said, Chris, when he does have time, and he is an extremely efficient quarterback that I wouldn't, want to have too many other leaders other than Goff, to be honest, because this team has Hank Fraley, this offensive line. It is our identity. That's why you win out. You go draft one in the second round. They believed in Mahogany, and then Brad Holmes can draft O-line, obviously.
And real quick, non-ball knower in the chat exposing himself. G-Man DT saying, did you just say Lamar is a pocket passer? GTFO. Yeah, he was quite literally the most efficient pocket passer in the league last year.
Right now, he's the highest quarterback rating in the league.
Yeah.
Second place?
Jared Goff. So, yeah, he is. Like, he's not – this isn't Louisville Lamar.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's like I said, if you want to – I'm not going to be mad. There's definitely an argument to be had over him over anybody when you talk about strictly pocket passers. But like I said, if you look at all those guys, I don't know if Goff's – like his presence or his instincts are that much better than any of those guys, and those guys have better arms in my opinion. So that's why I would have them edge out Jared Goff. But Jared Goff is in the top 4 of that conversation wherever you want to put him. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, and somebody said he's better than Lamar pre-snap, and that's what the Detroit Lions offense is. It's very critical
for sure
to what we do, and that's why he needs to operate that way, and he has to literally the number 1 offense in the National Football League.
Absolutely.
Right now.
Like I said,
Postman Johnson, by the way.
There is not a single person in the world that can run the Lions offense better than Jared Goff right now.
Agreed.
Nobody.
Here's a quote from Sue, but the way we do it here is a lot of pre-snap adjustments, pre-snap thoughts, whether it's me, Graham, even Amon St. Brown, the running backs, making different decisions pre-snap on what they want to do. There's a lot that goes into it the week that gets us prepared for Sundays and allows us to do it in our own way and be a step ahead. But Jared Goff is ultimately at the helm of it. You saw it last week with that touchdown. Speaking of that offensive line that Nick was talking about, we'll get to that when we come back. Dan Campbell speaking on it.
I don't understand that there's actually really living people in the world that doesn't think Lamar Jackson can pass the ball. Like, what are we doing? Have you guys been asleep for the past 3 years?
Yeah.
It's like, is it just because he's black? I don't know. Like he's literally shown it.
It's either that or just lazy.
And I gotta admit, a lot of people don't tune into football as like a lot of people are Lions fans.
Yeah.
And just think of the narrative of Lamar as he's just a runner.
Yeah.
So.
Who has the most passing touchdowns in the league right now?
Caleb Williams.
Lamar Jackson.
Does he?
Yeah.
I saw some Bears fan posted like Rome Odunze is on track to have 21 receiving touchdowns and all this.
Probably. All right, let's go to break, come back. Tell us about Jax.
Let me tell you about Jax.